Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my November favorites. I was going to say Friday favorites and flops. It's one of the other. It's either my November favorites or my Friday favorites and flops. But either way, I have a ton of products for you. So first thing, I love this little sweatshirt. It says Easy Tiger on it. I'm going to link it down below. It was like 14 bucks on Amazon. I've been loving like really cute easy Amazon finds. Now I did get this in a large. It's a very thin sweatshirt and I would say to size up. I've been wearing medium recently, but I did get this in a large and it fits perfectly in a large. So I really like this. It's nice and cozy. Like I said, it's just very thin. It's lightweight. If you live in Texas, it's actually perfect because I would say it's a cross between a long sleeve shirt and a sweatshirt. So it's a little bit heavier than the long sleeve shirt, but way thinner than a regular typical sweatshirt. But yeah, it's a nice comfy little shirt, so, and I like it. And then my second favorite are these earrings from Miranda Frye. I love these. I think these are called the Marina hoops. I don't know, but they're like big and perfect and they're thicker than like a traditional, like the Leslie hoops. And I definitely keep your eye out for deals. I know like you're probably watching this on Black Friday. There's a ton of sales and deals, but I always have a discount code for Miranda Frye, but these have been my favorites and they're worth purchasing, but they're gonna have tons of sales. There's Cyber Monday and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely check Miranda Frye for some really good hoop options. They have them in gold and I believe silver, but I just prefer gold. Next thing up, and this is like the perfect gift idea too if you are shopping. I always talk about Scentbird in my videos. They are working with me on this video, sponsoring it, so thank you so much to Scentbird. I've talked about Scentbird a million times. I was actually approached by them years ago when they started by this, idea of having fragrances and sending you a monthly supply of the fragrance just to test it out and see. And I was like, this is so genius. And ever since then, I've been a member of Scentbird. So basically what it is they have over 500 fine fragrances. They also have colognes for men. They have makeup. They have created so many expansive products off of the idea of, going there for fragrances only. So it has expanded beyond fragrances. But what they're known for is fragrances. So for $14.95 a month for your subscription, you get a case like this, and then every month you get to pick a refill scent. The scent that I have is Elie Tahari, and it's in night. It's a very, I would say like almost woodsy fall scent. You put it in here and then you just twist down, and then when you're ready, twist up and spray. Perfect for traveling. Like I said, makes a great gift. These last long, like look how much perfume that is. It's basically like what you would pay for a roller ball of your favorite fragrance, and you would pay more for a roller ball, like 25 bucks for a roller ball, and you're getting this for $14.95. So I highly recommend it. They update the fragrances all the time, and what I love specifically about it is not only do they have so many options, but they also, like, if you're trying to learn a new fragrance, like if you're looking for something like, hey, I like these notes in my fragrances, it'll show you all the fragrances with those notes. So it's really easy to find a fragrance that if you like something and you like it, then you look for the similar notes, and then you probably will like the other fragrance. So you can date a fragrance before you try it. This one is the Badgley Mischka Forest Noir. This is not one that I would typically pick, but oh my gosh, this just smells so like sexy and just like a date night, and like a girl in an elevator who leaves and then you smell her afterwards and you're like, what is she wearing? That's what this one smells like. I love this, and I'm just so glad. So if you're looking for really great like evening sort of fall like sexy scents, try this one out, the Badgley Mischka Forest Noir. It smells delicious. If you guys are interested in your own Scentbird subscription, they did give me a 30% off discount code, so I'm gonna leave that down below. Make sure you check that out if you're thinking of ordering. They also have body mists on there. I saw this one. This is from Nest, and this is Bamboo Jasmine. I love this one so much. So it's just, you know, comes basically in a spray like this. It smells so good. You can smell that like hint of jasmine. This one's very, very florally. I love it. I love it. And it comes out in a super fine mist. So definitely check out Scentbird, especially around the holidays if you're looking for a gift. But I have loved that Badgley Mischka one so much this month, and especially like, you know, going into like some holiday parties and stuff, I'm going to be hitting that fragrance up. Okay, for my skincare this month, I have been using this, or for my makeup skincare, I've been using this Mercier foundation primer hydrating. I love this. It's pretty much like a lotion. I've noticed that my skin has gotten really, really dry as of lately, and that's typical for me. I have normal to dry skin. Going into the winter months, my skin starts to dry out a little bit. So I've been using this before makeup, and it just gives like such a nice hydration to the face. And then I have been following things up with using the Glow recipe. This is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Give it a nice shake. Can we please have a moment of silence for how fine the mist is on this? It's just so fine. I mean, I don't know. This is the finest mist that I've ever seen. Like, the mist is just so perfect. It's not going to come out all wonky and like mess up your makeup. I love it for providing extra hydration. I use it to set my face, but with this primer underneath, it just makes my face feel a lot less dry. And I like full coverage foundations, and I notice that they stay longer on my face. So I have to have, and full coverage foundations that are matte stay longer on my face. So I have to sort of combat that with other things like a hydrating primer underneath, or this mist. And another thing that I've been using to combat sort of the matteness on my skin, making things appear glowy and youthful, is this product from Mercier as well. This is the Translucent Glow Setting Powder. So it's just basically a translucent powder, but it has like this illuminating effect to it. It's not too much. It's barely at all. Now, Jaclyn Hill recently came out with some new like illuminating setting products. I just want to show you. I don't know if you can just see the illumination on that. It's just very, very subtle. So much so where you're like, are you glowing? Is your skin super fresh? Is your skin super hydrated? And that's the look I'm going for. She came out with some illuminating highlighters and a very, very similar effect that I think that this gives. So I know those sold out really fast, but this has been here all along, folks, and it's just a beautiful like all over glow. I use it just under my eyes just to kind of illuminate and setting the rest of my face. And like I said, it helps if I'm using a matte foundation to sort of use some of these other products to add that like dew or glow effect back into my skin. Okay, eyeshadow palette that I have been sticking with a lot. I've gone back and forth through the Tati Beauty palette, and I mentioned that in my last video, but I've really been using this Anastasia Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. I love it. It's just a really great everyday palette. I think that this is the one that I would recommend to people if they're looking for to get a eyeshadow palette that's a very nice everyday palette. I love the formula of Anastasia eyeshadows. I don't feel like you can go wrong. This palette, I've been using the Burnt Orange and the Orange Soda, Sienna Rustic, and Cypress Umber. That's just all I have all over my lid. Just a mixture of those colors kind of all over my lid, packed and blown out. I just find that a lot of times like the glitter and all that is great, but I want just like a simple everyday look. I find that this provides that for me. If I just want to smoke out my lash line, just do a really simple everyday look, this is what I'm going to be reaching for. The shades are just super pigmented. I mean, they blend out so effortlessly like on your skin, and that's what I appreciate the most about the palette. Is it's so effortless that they're like very, very soft and powdery eyeshadows. So you do have to tap off the excess so that you're not getting so much kickoff, but it's a very, very nice, soft, powdery product. So this palette has just been a go-to for me, and I feel like since the eyeshadows are so soft, they just really work at blending in. So I really love this palette. and I've been using it a ton this month. So for some hair products that I've been loving. So I mentioned Davines on my Instagram and how much I've been loving their products. I had purchased this holiday kit and it came with the Love shampoo and conditioner, and then it came with this OI all-in-one milk. This is a multi-benefit treatment. I believe it controls frizz, detangling, conditioning, moisturizes, helps blow dry, heat protection. So it's one of those like all-in-one products. So it came with this. Davines did see my post. I purchased that set at my stylist because that's what my stylist, the salon that I go to, uses all Davines products. So I purchased that there, and I had been loving, like, I love this. She uses it every time on my hair because I have extremely tangly hair, so she kind of uses this as soon as she's done highlighting my hair, puts this in, and I've always loved it. So I was really excited to purchase it within that set. So anyways, Davines saw my post and asked if they could send me a few products, and of course I'm like, yeah, because I buy your products all the time and I love them. That's definitely awesome, and thank you so much. So they sent over a few products. I'm still testing out some of the other products, but one that I already know right away that I liked, and I figured of course I like it. It's the OI oil. This is basically like one of those multi-purpose oils, just really nice, helps combat frizz, makes your hair smooth. I just love the smell of the products. They just smell pretty much like my salon. I don't know. It's like they smell clean and fresh, and I just really, really love these products, both of them. This helps detangle my hair, makes my hair so soft and manageable. I have extremely tangly hair, so I love something like this, and then this just really helps combat with my frizz. So I have curly hair, so when I put that oil in, I just kind of put it in my ends. If I'm going to go to bed with wet hair, I feel like if I put those products in and I wake up, my curls are like more formed and really like nice and silky and sort of together. And if I decide to kind of go with it, because you curly hair people know, it's hit or miss. If your hair turns out good, or you know, sometimes you have to help your situation a little bit in the morning, but a lot of times when I'm using, especially this oil at night, I find that my curls just wake up and they're really, really nice. So I've been loving those hair products for sure, and definitely if you have a Davines salon near you, check them out. They use like this hair highlighter on my hair that it almost has like a purple shift to it, so it gives a really nice tone to the blonde, which I appreciate because my blonde tends to go more yellow and I like a more ashy tone blonde. So I really like that their highlighter has like a tone in it that almost is like color correcting, like a purplish tint, so it gives you more of a brighter highlight. Okay, and for my last product, it's a lip product. I cannot speak highly enough about these Pat McGrath Lip Lust glosses. This one is in Sunset Rose. This formula is just so beautiful. It has tiny micro golden shimmers that when you put it on your lips, it just illuminates and like makes your lips just look shiny and gorgeous, and I love it. This color is beautiful. I wear it with, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap lip liner, and then I put this on top of it, but this alone is great. You don't even need a lip liner. It's like one of those glosses you can put on, but it's just a really nice, easy, like pinky rose shade with this gold, subtle gold sheen in it, and the gold sheen really just gives it more of a shiny factor than anything else. So it doesn't really translate anything more than like catching the light and making it look extra shiny. These smell so good, like sweet cupcakes, so I absolutely love those glosses. I have another one in Peach Perversion, and I have another one. It comes in the mini trio sets, and the three in there that I have they're like so beautiful, and I love them all. So definitely recommend all of the Lust glosses, whatever color is your preference, but I've really been loving this one just because it gives a little bit more, the Sunset Rose one, just because it gives a little bit more of a color than a nude gloss, but not too much color where it's dark. I really just want like an easy pink color that's a little bit deeper on my lips. So Anyways, that is it for my November favorites. Definitely leave some of your favorites below. If you want to check out Scentbird, check down below to get that discount code. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.